Hello and welcome to this video series, The Modern Seller's Guide to Winning More 6- and 7-Figure Deals. I'm Amy Franko, author of The Modern Seller and also a LinkedIn top sales voice. This is the third video in this series, and please make sure to catch the first two videos in the series as well. I lay the groundwork for what it means to sell strategically in order to win those 6- and 7-figure deals. And then I've started to introduce a sales methodology that as a sales professional or a sales leader, you can implement in your sales territory or across your sales organization that will help you and your teams to better identify and close those highly valuable 6- and 7-figure deals to help you grow your individual sales territory, to help you grow your sales organization. So with that, let's go ahead and get to it. This is the sales methodology that I introduced in the previous video, strategic selling for professional services and B2B organizations. If you are wanting to identify and close more of these high value deals, layering a sales methodology into your sales process is a way to help you get there. I like to think of sales methodology as a chess match. It is a combination of the different approaches, solutions, skills, tools that you have at your disposal to choose from that will help you to build better relationships, to move opportunities forward, and ultimately get them to closure. In video number 2, I identified and went through an overview of each of these steps. For this particular video, I'm going to focus in on relationship ecosystems. Your relationship ecosystems are extremely important because having the right relationships and then being able to access them, so knowing who they are, being able to access those relationships, and then having very meaningful sales conversations is what's going to help you uncover the opportunity or to move it forward, identify where there might be stuck points, identify where you may need other relationships in order to continue on. So for the rest of this video, I'm going to dig into relationship ecosystems and then give you some specifics that you can put into action for your next opportunity or across your sales territory for a little bit more of a strategic picture view. All right, so let's talk a little bit about relationship ecosystems and especially in complex deals. If you are working complex deals, there are typically multiple decision makers and influencers that are part of the picture. You might have one relationship in one area of the organization, but in order to win these more complex opportunities, there are typically multiple business segments involved, multiple leaders, people putting their opinions in, and there's often more of a decision by committee than ever before. So the question that you will want to ask yourself, or if you're coaching your teams, ask of your sellers, do you have the right relationships? And then also, can you access those relationships? Because the honest reality is most sellers build relationships where they're comfortable. They build relationships at their peer level, or they build relationships within just a particular department or a business segment of an organization. In order to identify and close those higher value opportunities, sellers need to very intentionally move higher in the organization and in many cases into other business segments. I've even seen some instances where sellers have had to build relationships outside of the organization with outside influencers and advocates in order to help them be successful. And one important point here, and it's this third bullet point on the screen, is the fact that relationships alone don't win. They are a very important part of the equation, but it's a combination of your relationships, your particular expertise, how you can help that client or prospect solve a particular problem. It's the reputation of your organization. And it's also being able to help your clients and prospects navigate the decision-making waters. You are really to be seen as a leader. So your relationships, your expertise, and your capabilities as a leader all combined together with sales activities, with sales methodology, sales process is what will help you to ultimately be successful with closing those 6- and 7-figure deals. All right, let's talk about something that you can very specifically put into practice today. If you're a sales professional with your own territory, your own book of business, this is something that you can do with a specific opportunity. Or if you're a sales leader, this is something that you can do across your teams and challenge them to bring you these opportunities to work through. So keeping one particular opportunity in mind, can you identify the key decision makers, the key centers of influence, and advocates for your opportunity? And your advocates are those people that you can really lean on. They are cheering for you. They are opening doors for you. They really would like to see you win for many reasons. So the more advocates that you have in an opportunity, the better. Once you have identified who those people are, assess the strength of each relationship. Where is it strong? Where are there perhaps opportunities for improvement? And this last bullet point is especially important, which is to challenge yourself to find the gaps. Finding the gaps is really where you are ultimately going to win, because it's a gap in the relationship or a gap in the organization where a competitor has a relationship is going to cause risk for you that you want to make sure that you mitigate that risk. So challenge yourself. Ask your sales leader to help you. Ask a peer to help you identify where some of those gaps are so that you can fill the gaps, build the relationships, and move the opportunity forward. All right, if you would like to talk more about how I might be able to help you or your organization grow your 6 and 7 figure opportunities, please reach out to me on LinkedIn, or you're welcome to reach out at amyfranko.com. Fill out the contact form there and we can connect for a conversation. Thank you so much for joining me today in this video, and please look for future videos in this series on sales methodology.